Hey, welcome to the Balanced Flux podcast. I'm Jenny McLeod, and these are my takes on cultivating mental health, enhancing personal productivity, thereby living a balanced life. I hope that you'll be inspired to expand the quality of your life and in turn, empower others along the way. Expect new episodes on Sundays at 1 p.m. UTC on major podcast apps and platforms. And remember that you can always get more information on the website at balancedflux.com. So join me now and every week on this inspiring and fulfilling journey through the Balanced Flux podcast. So, here's the thing. You start a new fitness program, all pumped up about getting into the best shape of your life. The first few days are a breeze and exciting, but then, as the days pass, obligations pile up, and suddenly, that running workout gets pushed behind, then ignored, and then, well, let's just say your fancy new running shoes start gathering dust. Sound familiar? Procrastination is the silent killer of dreams. It's that sneaky voice that tells you just skipping one more running workout won't hurt, or you can put it off till tomorrow or next week. But there's another force at work which is far more potent, and that's consistency. It's the magic that turns small actions, repeated diligently, into extraordinary results. Think about it. The world's most impressive structures weren't built in a day, but by the careful and steady placement of one brick upon another. So what exactly does consistency mean? Think of it like a reliable friend who always shows up. It's about staying the course and putting in the work even when inspiration fades. But consistency isn't just about blind repetition. It's about embracing the wisdom that progress happens in increments. Saving some cash here and there, writing a few pages each day, resisting the urge to order unhealthful takeout, these small acts, done repeatedly, transform into substantial results. They are not unlike a tiny seed, which, when given time, blossoms into a magnificent flower or a skyscraping tree. Think of the types of consistency like spices in a dish, each with its unique flavor. There's the consistency you apply to your daily habits, ensuring your workouts aren't just a whim, but a part of your identity. There's consistency in the quality you put into your work and the care you take every single time, ensuring that even your just okay days are better than most people's best. And there's consistency in relationships, the trust you build by being there for those who matter, day in and day out, through the joyous celebrations and the difficult storms. The rewards of consistency are vast. It's the cornerstone of trust, both the trust others place in you and the unshakable trust you develop in yourself. When you consistently tackle projects with dedication, your reputation soars. Consistency breeds quiet confidence. It's like a steady wind in the sails of your progress, filling you with the belief that you can achieve what you set your mind to. And let's not forget the peace of mind that comes from having routines in place. Life may still throw you curveballs, but with established patterns, you will feel more resilient and less like you're constantly scrambling. Of course, like most superpowers, consistency has its kryptonite. Rigidity can creep in, making you resistant to necessary change. Sometimes, the path to your goal requires detours or a complete recalibration of your strategy. There's also the danger of becoming so focused on the routine that the joy gets sucked out of it, leaving a hollow shell of what was once inspiring. It's important to remember why you started in the first place. Tap into the excitement, the passion, the big why that fuels your actions. The key is balance. Yes, consistency is an incredible tool, but it's most potent when used strategically, consciously, and with a touch of flexibility. That's where techniques like habit stacking, visual reminders, and seeking accountability come into play. Link your intentions to existing rituals, have visual cues to nudge you in the right direction, and find people who will celebrate your wins and help you course correct when needed. Remember, consistency should be a support, not a prison. When you have some time to yourself, take a moment for introspection. Where in your life do you want a bit more consistency? Is it prioritizing your physical health with regular movement, tackling that long overdue creative project, or simply being more present for the people you care about? Bear in mind, grand gestures are indeed satisfying, but the true power to sculpt your reality emanates from performing those mundane, repeated actions. Wouldn't it be something if those reality sculpting habits became so ingrained that they felt almost effortless? And ultimately, what would your life be like if feeling scattered and unfocused became the exception rather than the rule? Well, suffice it to say, you would be amazed to realize that it's the steady consistency that can finally be the practice that truly sets you free. And that's a wrap for this week's episode of the Balanced Flux podcast. A new episode drops every Sunday at 1 p.m. UTC on major podcast apps and platforms. You can also listen to the podcast and extend your support through the website at balancedflux.com. This podcast is intended for informational and educational purposes only. Kindly seek the appropriate care and treatment from licensed professionals. Do join the community on social channels and send your messages there or via email. Either way, if this podcast sparks some form of inspiration, I'd be more than glad to hear from you. Thank you for sharing your time and mind space. Your presence and engagement truly make this journey even more fulfilling and rewarding. I'm Tenny McLeod, signing off for now, and until the next time, stay safe, best wishes, and keep striving to achieve your balanced flux.